Hello there, welcome back to the Tommy Trials. Today we're looking at the Clone Mandalorian Armor mod again. It's an early access, sneak peek, work in progress, whatever you want to call it. Bugs are potential. I don't expect to have any, but they could show up. I like to warn people ahead of time. This is a mod by Star. It's being put into XCOM by Star, but it was put onto Battlefront 2 by J.R. Marte first. I believe he's responsible for the models and things like that. I'm trying to show off a couple of the clone commando options. There's one outfit that I opted not to use because I wanted everything to be uniform. Of course, this is not the this is not a commando helmet. This is actually the Bark Trooper helmet, but I thought it had kind of an Imperial Mandalorian commando-y-esque look, and so I decided to run with it. And so I have two that look like the Shadow Troopers, and I've got two that are the standard, and two like this. It is important to note as well, there are no named clones, and there will not be any named clones in the 1.0 release of this mod to the public. Will they show up later? Potentially, but I wouldn't count on it, is the answer, that I essentially got from Star. There's the potential for them to show up later, but there's no guarantees, so consequently, don't count on it and be pleasantly surprised if it happens to show up. This is either going to be the third or fourth video. If you just came from the ARC Trooper video, then of course it's the fourth. If you just came from the Phase 2 video, then this is the second. Over the course of this week, leading up to whenever the mod releases, we're going to show off a number of the customization options. The number of options available with the Commandos is fairly limited at this time, but you can, of course, do the fully colored, the full white outfit, the urban look, which I just did black and purple. I was trying to think of colors and decided, we'll go with the color set that Molten often goes with. And then we have the skull helmet option. Otherwise, this is, I think, as well the urban look, except for the legs, which is standard white. And like with any of the other armors, you can mix and match all of the commando outfits to your heart's content. We are using the weapons from Poncho's Republic Weaponry mod. That's already out. This mod is not released as of the recording of this video, but by the time you're seeing it, it might be. So check the description for the link to the mod. You certainly should check it out. But I'm not gonna drone on and on this time. We're gonna get right into it. They look really good though. I like the commando look mixed with the Mandalorian look, which of course, as some of you may or may not be aware, the Mandalorian look inspired the clone look to a degree, because the look for Jango Fett, which was inspired and is essentially the exact same look for Boba Fett, inspired the look for the clones themselves. Or I'm just very wrong and filled your head with false, useless information. TBD.
During a recent scouting operation, our friends in the Resistance picked up readings from a massive psionic transmitter Advent just deployed in this area. As we understand it, destroying that transmitter while it's still connected to their network would cause catastrophic outages across the region. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their linked systems. Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug. The squad is in position and concealed. With the environmental conditions down there, they should be able to stay hidden without revealing each other if they're sighted.
Our readings indicate that relay is feeding energy directly into their network. If you can destroy it, it may disrupt their efforts to isolate the transmitter.
Over there!
Okay. Now that everybody's done talking,
Go!
I walked you to the one spot where there's no cover. That wasn't very intelligent of me. Oh, I can't put you there, can I? Interesting. And of course, as you can tell, jetpacks still work just fine.
Move!
Got a few people who can take shots. I'm not going to stay concealed. Oh. What a cruel way to usher him into the afterlife. Ouch. I know we missed that shot. Cool. Cool. Okay, guys, you don't want to look like I look when I play this. When I played Republic Commandos, you want to actually hit your shots. There we go. Could you imagine witnessing a firefight and then getting caught up in the action of watching? You forget what you're doing and get nailed by a rogue syringe. That would be my luck. Oh, the pistols are by Star as well. That's a separate mod. Now the Republic Commando pistols. And as well, you would not be silly for using the Westar Mandalorian weapons, because these are Mandalorian clones, so to speak. So, you know, whichever.
Right away, sir.
Float your boat. Guys, hit a target. Please hit a target.
Yes, sir.
Forcing the sniper to come down and throw a grenade. And fully tentable armor means that you can use any single type of camo that you want to use, so you don't have to have only exclusively colors. Or if you want to have a camo look but primarily white, you can still put them in the fully tinted armor, and there's a fully tinted commando helmet as well. I'm not actually showing that off in this video, but it is there. And if you wanted it to be mostly white, just with tinges of different colors everywhere, then you could make the main color white, the secondary color red or blue or whatever, and have kind of a variety of looks. But I ran out of creativity when putting these guys together, which is why there's a few repeats. Why did I do that instead of a pistol or a grenade? Because a 46% chance was all I needed, as it turns out. Okay.
Right away.
Gotta take my screenshots. Forgive me.
Well done. As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
But for those of you with more creativity, you can do a lot with this mod. Honestly, part of the most exciting aspect of let me reload everybody's weapons. One of the most exciting aspects of doing a series with a mod like this, or with Poncho's clone mod, is because there's so much creative liberty that people can make some really snazzy looking things that I've just never considered. So we need to get down there and place some explosives.
Move out.
And I know I've already said this once,
Go, go, go.
but of course, no named clones means no Scorch, no Fixer, no Sev, no Boss.
Over there.
New coordinates.
But if you really, really want those characters in their
my
standard
way.
clone armor, they're already available and have been for some time. Yeah, 53% on easy sounds good. Okay, you almost hit your friend. It's a much... I don't know if it's way more sleek. I was getting ready to say it's a much sleeker look for them, but I don't know that for sure. But I really feel like the Mandalorian clone commandos have a bit sleeker look to them. Still look really good. Alright, drama queen.
Move, move, move.
not much challenge to playing the game on easy, but it does make you feel cool.
Yes, sir.
That's half of it, right? It's like, yeah, my Mandalorian clone commandos roll up and just flatten anyone that dares oppose them. Let's get you there.
Right away.
Let's take this shot to give us some time.
Target located.
That's a confirmed visual on the transmitter. Plant the X4 charges before they can cut it off from the network.
Right away, sir. Move out. Yes, sir. Hold your position.
And we'll watch all.
Hold up.
On my way.
Overwatch all, meaning Overwatch the one. Hit your target. Yay. Game. Game. Nope, there we go. Okay, my sniper can't see anybody. Really could have run around, but this works. Definitely works. Yeet.
Detonator.
Bye.
We're not picking up any other contacts. Get those charges deployed.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Go, go, go. Right away. Move, move, move.
Advent has almost cut off the transmitter from their network. We're running out of time.
I'll buy some time.
Yes, sir.
Not that I needed to, but might as well, right? Here's when we do what we do to take ourselves a pretty good picture. And if you didn't know, these are kind of see-through, somewhat. If you get just the right angle, you can really pull off some... Oh, just a bit too much. There we go. You can really pull off some good pictures, I think.
Signal confirmed. X4
But
charges are
knowing the
active.
tricks to
That
taking really pretty
transmitter is
pictures
history.
in this
Good
game, I
work,
think,
Commander.
is half the battle. So, not a long video. None of these really have been. But we'll take one kind of final look at our Mandalorian clone Commandos when we get back to the ship. As is always the case, Commandos still look cool, even in their slightly altered state. And I do think that they look very cool. It's certainly a different look from the standard clone Commandos, but you have some of the bulky, more beefcake look to them as well, while still having a more Mandalorian, a more sleek-looking helmet, the beefy jetpacks on the back, which you can have or don't have to have. I think it looks really good. We've kind of looked now in these 4 videos, whether this is the 3rd one or the one that's going to release for you tomorrow. I don't know in which order it's going to be. So just take a gander at the playlist and you'll have a better idea then. And the number, the part number in the video title. But we've looked now, once you've seen all 4, we've looked, and this probably will be the 4th one. We've looked at all of the different armor types. We're going to take a look, this week still. This should be probably about Tuesday for you, the 5th. So we'll look for the rest of the week. We're going to look at 3 more videos looking at the other, not the other 3, but 3 of the more popular of the different Legion and options that exist in this game. The 501st, the 212th, and the Coruscant Guard. And that'll consist the rest of our week together. That'll be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I'm excited for this mod. I'm even more excited to see what people are going to do with it. In my experience, the joy of showing these off is getting people an idea that, hey, this is being worked on. Hey, it looks really good. The joy of looking forward to the fact that this will be the next playthrough on this channel. I don't know, these guys will be involved. I don't know if it'll only be this armor, or if we'll open it up to all the clones and have a squad or two of the Mandalorian clones, and then the rep. I don't know yet, obviously. But this will be part of it. And I think it looks, I think they look really good. And I think more importantly, the most exciting thing is seeing what people will do with it. I think Star did a spectacular job getting these over to XCOM, implementing the XCOM mechanics, tearing apart the models in a certain way so that they could be used in the XCOM setting. And I think J.R. Marte, the person responsible for the Battlefront 2 mod, did a spectacular job of making the models in the first place. And, you know, one of the things that I really enjoy about XCOM is the openness that its mechanics have, towards kit bashing a look of your own design, and using the bark helmet to kind of create these clone commando looking, almost Imperial Mandalorian commando look, just the different things that you can do. And I think Star captured the freedom that XCOM offers customization perfectly. And I can't wait to see what you guys are going to do with them from here. If none of the other videos, for whatever reason, if none of the other videos get released this coming week, then I hope that you enjoy the mod when it does release, whenever it releases. But hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, and either way, I hope that you have a spectacular day.